The Whittingtons, along with mom Hillary, dad Jeff, and sister Brinley, are a typical family. The only difference, though, in Ryland's eyes, is what this family can mean to the tens of thousands of kids under 18 who identify as transgender. Before Ryland could even speak, he managed to tell his parents that he is a boy.
What's going on, guys? This is Eddie, the African Red Pill. Welcome to today's video. What are we talking about? We're talking about this topic which is usually untouchable, but this topic usually bothers me. Like, check out this kid transformed when he was, his parents, don't know if to call him or her, his parents transformed him when he was 5. According to them, he communicated to them when she was a baby. According to them, when he was a baby, communicated to them that he was a boy. So at 5, they transformed him. This topic bothers me. Let's check out the video and then we'll take it from there.
On the street, you wouldn't think anything different.
14-year-old Ryland Whittington is a typical Southern California teenager. And the Whittingtons, along with mom Hillary, dad Jeff, and sister Brinley, are a typical family. The only difference, though, in Ryland's eyes, is what this family can mean to the tens of thousands of kids under 18 who identify as transgender.
We put our story out there so people could see that there's another family out there that is going through what we're going through, or there's another family who's proud of who they are.
Before Ryland could even speak, he managed to tell his parents that he is a boy.
I could just see it. It wasn't him trying to be a brat. It was painful. It was truly painful for him to have to wear feminine clothing and for us constantly telling him that you're a girl.
Man, some people don't deserve to be parents. God damn it. The West is messed up, man. Things you guys go through. This is not a laughing matter. It's not funny. But I don't know, man. These people back in the day would have been in asylums. But these are the people who are breaking kids, making permanent life-changing decisions for a baby. I don't know, man. Lefties, and then Fox News. I've always given them a little bit of credit because they're different from these left-wing news media or left-wing channels. I'm surprised that they aired such a topic. Anyways, even though I've been giving them a little bit of credit compared to CNN, they're still one and the same. It's just hard for them to make money for both stations, CNN, Fox News, left-wing media, right-wing media. For them to make money, they need to be opposing each other. The more drama they have, meaning the more views they have on the side. Same as the other side. It's a win-win situation for both. But by the end of the day, they're just the same. So I'm actually very disappointed with Fox News for airing this, considering that they've been very critical about this topic in the past. And if you just check out on their channel, on their YouTube channel, what they post, most of the stuff is something that's against this. And then they had the audacity to run this. I'm pretty disappointed.
And unlike some trans kids, when Ryland came out at age 5 a few years later, he had the full support of his parents.
Initially, there was some pushback from us in trying to understand this.
We were confused like most people are. We thought that gender and sexuality were the same thing. It took us a while to figure out that those two things are different and that children actually do recognize their gender identity very young. Some of them, not all.
But they listened to Ryland and to Hillary's conservative faith.
For me, it's just a deep spiritual belief that you believe in God and he, created us the way he wanted us. Well then yes, he created Ryland just the way he is.
Let's talk about the parents. Why did they do that? They did that for attention, or maybe they really wanted to have a boy or a child, such that they had to go to those extremes and give such stupid excuses. Like the child communicated to them when she was little that she's a boy. God damn it, man. Back in the day, parents like that wouldn't be allowed to have kids. Social warfare or something like that would have grabbed the kids from them. But in this day and era, we celebrate such stupidity. So sad, I don't know where I was going. Like, come on. So in this day and era, we're not allowed to have baby girls who are tomboys. I know a lot of women, girls, who are tomboys when they were little. But when they grow up, they outgrow that phase. They're in their female woman nature by now. They wear dresses now. They've embraced being a woman. What if that baby girl was a tomboy? And then you as parents will make a life-changing decision for her. Imagine what will happen when she or he realizes that she doesn't want to be a boy or whatever. But that decision was made for him permanently. You end up doing crazy stuff to himself or herself, whatever. I don't even know how to say these things. No wonder a lot of suicides or self-deletion is common in the alphabet community. It's because of the same. Most of these people just have mental issues. All they need is to be worked on mentally.
They listened to families. They met in support groups.
There was a father who was sitting across the table. He says, "You have no idea how lucky you are to be here," which kind of took me back. I didn't at that point consider myself lucky to be there. And he said, you know, our child had displayed this gender dysphoria or this gender misalignment at the same age that Rylan has. And we didn't listen and we pushed back.
That pushback led that child to turn to self-harm as a teenager, which 60% of trans and non-binary kids engage in, according to the Trevor Project. More than 50% consider suicide.
That for me was the turning point. I didn't want to see Rylan to go through that.
I'd rather have a living son than a dead daughter. I guarantee that if we had pushed back and done what a lot of parents do, I don't think that we would have either one of the kids that you see before you here today.
Allowing him to live authentically and true to himself and be who he really feels like he is. When you get to know Rylan, you see just how proud and confident he is of himself.
Rylan's story got international attention in 2014 when a family YouTube video went viral, and Hillary has since written a book called Raising Ryland.
I never thought that I would be known for this as well as I am, but really it's just a small part of who I am.
He just brushes things off his shoulders like it's fine. He moves on in his life and he's just kind of think everything we've been through, he's just learned to do that, and he's really good at it. I could never do that.
The Whittingtons believe sharing their story could make a lasting difference in another child's life, something they learned from that support group father nearly a decade ago.
I'm just here to make the ride smoother for others. You might be struggling right now, but we believe in you. This family, we might not know you, we might not know where you live, but we understand you and we believe in you.
What extraordinary courage displayed by Ryland, his sister Brinley, father Jeff, and mom Hillary. I want to thank the Whittington family for speaking to us. It's not easy, particularly at a time when transgender issues have been politicized. People are afraid of what they do not understand, Dana. This family hopes their story will lead to more understanding, more acceptance, and ultimately...
Only walking down the street.
Yeah, all they need is to be worked on mentally. Maybe they go to a real therapist, not these crazy therapists who've been saying, no, I do this feminism movement. Yeah. Anyways, this is just so crazy, man. I don't even know what to say about this. This is where I'm gonna end my video. Hit like, subscribe, comment. It helps with the algorithm. It helps with the growth of the channel. Till next time. Peace.